Hey folks, welcome back to Other M. We are here in Sector 3, the Pyrosphere, and we are searching for the adolescent form of Little Birdie that assaulted us back in Sector 1, and now we're going after it. Anyway, last episode we managed to finally get control of our Varia suit because Adam's a dick, basically, and so now we can explore volcanic regions without being in constant threat of dying from simply being in the location. Anywho, unfortunately, after the climax of the last episode, there isn't really too much of interest here in Sector 3 for us now. We're still stuck here for a little while, but there's really nothing more of interest. After beating the boss last time, the lava level descended down past where it was before. So now we can access a new area, which is absolutely thrilling. It's one of the most interesting areas of the entire game, and if you can't tell, I'm using sarcasm. I'm using sarcasm because looky here, it's rocks and volcanoes and more side hoppers and then heart be still, it's a long linear corridor. Okay, not that long. This here is the elevator back to the main hub room. Not gonna use it now because Adam won't let us. And then another long linear corridor. Isn't that just grand? Isn't that wonderful? And here we go, Zabizoons. Finally some actual, enemies to fight, rather than just, little flying around dudes or little on fire dudes. But still, only two of them in this large room. Not too much about the— oh, three. I stand corrected. You had bested me, game. And here we have— yeah, you see those, there's like a thing, a bar right there that you have to either run over or jump over. Specifically there to kill your momentum, basically. And you will see the use for that relatively soon. It's not actually useful. It's actually there completely to impede your progress, but you will see the way in which it does that either in this episode or the next episode. Not sure if we'll run into any when it's relevant in this episode. Anyway, mandatory save. Ooh, and look at that, it's a circular room. I'll bet there's a boss fight in there. But to get any further this way, we need the grapple beam. And we don't have— well, we have the grapple beam, but Adam won't let us use it right now. So what are we going to do? Are we going to look for a secret passage? I mean, that's what we usually do. Usually if you're meant to go in one direction, you look for a secret passage if your current way is not available, but no, there are no secret passages. Do you understand the solution yet? The solution is give up, you suck, nobody likes you.
Okay, Samus, head to Sector 2. There's a high probability of survivors hiding there. We'll have to take care of that freak of nature later.
So yeah, screw your current objective. Let's just let's go to a different objective. Let's backtrack through a couple linear rooms where nothing really occurred. Back to the elevator. Why didn't he just tell us to do that before when we were passing by the elevator? I don't really know. Maybe he felt like, oh, she's gonna need the grapple beam, but I don't want her to have the grapple beam. That would be just— that would upset all my plans. Somehow. Anyway, you see that thing on the wall? You could be forgiven for not seeing it, but it's there. Surprise! It's another one of these bricks. Yeah, I'm still not a huge fan of these guys, just because I can't really take care of its final form very well. Oh no. You jerk, I was trying to grab you. But yeah, it's very similar to the first fight, except there's less horizontal distance for him to kind of skid around on, so you'll have to dodge a bit more frequently. And yes, I am in danger. But unfortunately, since this guy is moves so much so quickly, it's a little hard to get a good safe place to concentrate. Yep, this sure is a fight. Look there. There we go. And am I gonna get him? Of course not. Yeah, that can kill you, by the way. You know, if you're at low health and then he grabs you, that can kill you, even though you technically won the fight. Speaking of killing me, get out of there. Alright, so back to the main elevator and head to Sector 2. Only sector we haven't explored yet.
This elevator is bound for the main sector.
Woohoo, elevators. I love elevators. And down here, can you guess what lies within based on the color? It's blue.
This elevator is bound for Sector 2. A level 4 warning is now in effect in Sector 2. An irregularity in the climate control systems of Sector 2 has been confirmed. Please be sure to wear protective equipment and use extreme care when moving around this floor.
That would have been good advice in Sector 3 as well. Anyway, Sector 2, the Cryosphere. I spelled the name, but can you guess what it is? It's ice. Ice area. Ooh, and that sure looks like a bunch of linear corridors. Yes, sirree doodle. Now, I think the Cryosphere has my favorite aesthetic of all the areas in the game. Because rather than just being like blank white or a bunch of blue, they do have kind of a rainbow or aurora kind of lighting effect to the ice, which definitely makes it look a lot more colorful and interesting. Maybe I'm biased and partial towards ice areas, because I really do like ice areas. Anyway, our ice beam kind of lost its appeal now that we're out of the fire area. Everything is ice now, so ice beam is not as cool. Get it? Anyway, both enemies. You'll see a number of these dudes around, and I don't really get it. I freeze them to the ground with the ice beam. But I'm still not allowed to do a lethal strike, which is usually permissible anytime they are on the ground, like lying prone. It's weird. Not really sure what's up. Anyway, these things can be dangerous. They move quickly, it would be the big issue, but as you can see, they're not always doing an attack animation, so like that guy ran head on into me and pushed me a little bit, but since he wasn't actually attacking, he didn't do any damage. Overall, your best bet is to use the ice beam, freeze them on the ground, and then shoot some missiles at them. Anyway, in Hizzle, as you can see, water. You think we can get through an ice area without any water? You were mistaken, good sir. Anyway, I'm not sure if this was, like, supposed to be flooded, or if it was flooded when things went to shit. Because if it was, like, not supposed to be... by the way, that's a charge beam thing. Need to be in a certain proximity for it to work. I mean, if it were supposed to be flooded, again, I'm not sure why the control system for raising those things up would be underwater. Much like in the swamp area, how the control systems were on the bottom. But, oh well, I should stop thinking about it. It's a video game. But again, did the researchers come equipped with gravity suits? Because gravity suits would be nice for operating this stuff. Yeah, you can see those electric dudes. They'll zap things, but as long as you're in motion, they shouldn't cause any issues. Oh, look! Yay, I missed you guys. We needed more zoomers in this world. I don't know if I could get by if this didn't have some sort of zoomer enemy. I don't even know what those floating things are. And uh-oh, bridge over a chasm, what's gonna happen? Oh dear. Oh hey, look, a Wollywog. I'm gonna call these guys Wollywogs because they basically operate exactly like them. They are somewhat amphibious things that like to slam down on the ground on you. And basically their gimmick is that A, they like to pound you, but B, they have like this hard like head plate or something that you want to bust open with a missile, and then you can use your regular beam on it. Like so. Now then, I'm going to demonstrate something that you can do, but is entirely useless. You can climb on up here, and there's a morph ball tunnel here. And after you go through this morph ball tunnel, which is entirely non-interactive and requires no thinking whatsoever, nice view though, you can plop yourself out right by where you came in case you wanted to backtrack for some reason. It is a way to get back over here, and that door over there is our eventual destination. But alas, we have no capability to get over there except for like the space jump, which we have in our inventory, but Adam won't let us use. And one other method that could possibly be used, but again, Adam has not authorized it. So let's just go down this way to this navigation room. Oh boy, looks like a bunch of linear passages. Hooray. Now here's a bit of a crafty hallway. You can spend your time trying to kill those guys and bust on through, and it'll be a tactical combat situation, but you will find the door out is blocked by ice or something like that, so actually want to use this morph ball tunnel. Come out here. Now, I like these areas right here for a variety of reasons. As you can see, it really doesn't look like it's... Oh, hello. Quick time event. It doesn't look like it's indoors at all, really. Like, the sky is all white, so it's all cloudy or something. And there's running water, and it's just a bunch of aesthetic touches that really don't have any gameplay input, but makes it actually feel kind of real and nice. Anyway, those guys, they have electricity. I'll talk about them more when we talk about them more. Because that's, of course, not the last you'll see of them. Also, I love these arches. These, like, I don't know, they're trees with ice on them or something. I don't know. They look really cool. Hello, another Wollywog. That guy's kind of a dick, but I don't think he can actually slam on you when he comes down. I'm not sure why he just slammed all the way over there. Didn't seem logical. You can see I was doing an incredibly stylish thing of dodging while in first-person mode, so I could constantly keep a missile lock on him for when he finally would freaking stop. Good teleport there, Samus. And look, giant ice wall. I don't know what the point of this is. It's like It's not a puzzle, because if you look at it with the first person, you will see exactly what you need to do. Because it will tell you exactly what you need to do. I don't know. Anyway, more of these zoomers. Or gamers, I don't know. I've been calling them zoomers. For all I know, I'm actually thinking of a different Metroid enemy, but whatever. And, oh boy, that sure was a room. Oh wait, no. The room isn't over. We have other things that we've run into before. Yeah, the thing is, they love throwing a bunch of combat at you. Like, that's how you spend most of your time. But you just fight the same enemies over and over, and it never gets harder, and never gets more interesting. This is almost somewhat interesting, right here. In a totally not rip-off of Metroid Prime 1, you can knock down these stalactites using your missiles and create platforms to cross water. Anyway, pardon while I'm dumb right here. There's one more that I need to knock down. But as you can see, jumping capabilities severely gimped while underwater, so can't make it over otherwise. Anyway, this section is a little more interesting because unlike the last one, that electric space pirate there will be constantly throwing electric balls at you, and by constantly I mean once in a while. It could have been an interesting platforming challenge if you were like constantly trying to quick dodge away from the orbs, but also make the platforming. But overall, it's very simple on both counts, because he'll like send a volley of 3 and then wait 5 seconds and then continue. Yeah, not much of an issue. Anyway, I didn't really talk about this guy the last time we ran into one. It's an electric space pirate. He has those really goofy looking like charger things or whatever on his back. I assume they're hooked up to his battery or something. But anyway, that means once in a while he will go electric and he'll be able to shoot things at you, and if you try to jump on him while it's electrically charged, you will get hurt, and that's no good. Anyway, as this map will tell us, our eventual destination is that room that we couldn't get to because the bridge collapsed. That means, yes, we are going around in a circle. Why do you ask? But anyway, that takes care of this episode, other than a bit of a cutscene, so I will see you guys next time.
The creature's corpse showed signs of what looked like Metroid predation, making my mind race. Metroids? Here? Impossible. Metroids can't tolerate cold temperatures. They couldn't survive in this environment. Besides, they're extinct. The baby was the last of its kind.